salutations, my dearest friends. My name is Samantha, and today I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite booktubers. How are you? Welcome back to my channel. It is another day of Vlogmas, and with doing Vlogmas and it being the holiday season, I am so immensely grateful for the people and friends that I have met on this platform. I did my channel about 3 years ago, which sounds crazy to say. It doesn't even feel like I've been doing it for a full year because I didn't really start intensely posting videos until this past year, but I digress. It's not about me for this video. And I have met some of the most supportive, kind, caring, intelligent, badass women on this platform. The romance community astounds me every single day, and I am so grateful to call so many of these booktubers and content creators friends. Again, with it being the holiday season, I feel like it's very easy to kind of get lost in material things and gifts, but I really just want to take a second and say thank you to everyone that I've met on this platform. I'm not gonna fucking cry. Oh my god, why do I cry in every video? I cannot. I've talked about, oh my god, I really am gonna cry. Okay, hold on. I've talked about my mental health journey on my platform quite frequently, and I don't think a lot of people realize like what a dark place I was in 3 years ago when I started my channel. And to find so many friends and content creators who share very similar interests to my own and support me. They're just such shining bright lights in the community. It shows how beautiful romance books can be, as well as just community can be, and I'm so grateful for everything. I definitely think that finding this little niche corner of the internet has saved me in so many ways, so I thought I would talk about some of my favorite content creators right after I stop crying. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite content creators, but not only that, I'm going to be introducing you to them. I will have clips from each booktuber kind of talking about themselves and some of their favorite books so that you can really get to know them. I'm sure you follow all of these wonderful ladies already, but if you don't, you'll have the opportunity to meet them and follow their channels. Go in no particular order. Well, actually, I think I'm going to go in alphabetical order by their channel names just to keep it nice and simple for me to edit. First content creator I want to talk about today is Avery from Ava's Romance Books. When I talk about being a light in the community, that is Avery. Her smile just lights up the room. She's a wonderful resource and reads so diversely. She reads monster romances. She reads romances with disabilities. She has a book club that focuses on romance with disabilities. If you love alien romances or Ruby Dixon, you will absolutely love the recommendations on her channel. She is like the queen of alien romances. She has so many amazing recommendations. Immensely talented. She has an Etsy shop where she does all types of drawings, YouTube headers, and bookmarks, and again, so talented. Check out her Etsy shop. But enough of me talking, let me go ahead and let Avery introduce herself and talk about one of her favorite books.
Hi y'all, my name is Ava, or Avery. This is Kiki. And I'm from the channel Ava's Romance Books. I am a romance tuber for sure. I love reading romance books, so yeah. I thought I'd share with y'all my favorite romance book, which is no surprise to any of my friends or any of my followers. It is Radiance by Grace Draven, and let me pull out the book for you. I got this beautiful box set edition from Faye Crate. But these are the special editions. This is Radiance. This is a fantasy romance that I am absolutely in love with. This is an arranged marriage, friends to lovers, between Ildiko and Brishan, and these editions are freaking stunning. This box set came with the second one, so I thought I'd show it off. But look how beautiful. I just love this series in general. I'm a big fantasy romance lover, but I'm also a monster romance lover, and so I feel like this just combines it perfectly. I adore friends to lovers, just like Samantha, okay? We really bond over friends to lovers, and so I absolutely adore Brishan and Ildiko and their romance story. It is absolutely epic. And so that's my favorite book. Thank you so much, Samantha, for asking me to do this. I love you, my sweet friend.
Is Christy from Christy Reads a Lot. Christy is the encyclopedia when it comes to historical romances. I swear this girl reads so much. It's so impressive. So articulate in how she reviews books. Her Goodreads, again, plethora of knowledge. She writes her reviews is so informative. Her Goodreads shelves breaks it down by trope. She's so good at organizing her Goodreads shelf. I'm following Christy on her Instagram first because her Instagram is just one of those like aesthetically pleasing Instagrams. Her pictures are so amazing. And I followed her on her YouTube, and I just love her recommendation videos because again, she reads so much. But again, let me have Christy introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Christy and my channel is Christy Reads a Lot, which you can follow me on YouTube or Instagram and Goodreads as well. So first off, thank you so much to Samantha for asking me to be a part of this. I actually just started my channel earlier this summer, but I have been on Instagram and Goodreads for a couple years now. So I just love chatting and sharing romance books and recommendations. Thank you so much to Samantha for reaching out to me to be a part of your video. So Samantha asked us to share some of our favorites that we've read recently. So definitely Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. And this one just came out this year, but it is amazing. It is a second chance romance between a divorced couple. They're in their 40s. They co-parent. They co-own a restaurant together. Kennedy definitely delivers on those heavy emotions. So there are some content warnings for this one as well, which you can find on Goodreads. Also, Heartless by Elsie Silver is one of my favorites of the year. So the hero is a grumpy single dad rancher hero, and then the heroine is the Spitfire nanny who comes into the life of him and his son to take care of his son for the summer. She ends up moving in with them, so it has that great forced proximity, and just love all the banter and the fun times in here with this couple. Then Lacey Kleypas, I recently read her Capitol Theater series and loved it. The first book is Somewhere I'll Find You. Book 2 is Because You're Mine. Both of these take place around the Capitol Theater. So the first book in the series is Somewhere I'll Find You, and in this one, the heroine is an actress, and her husband is actually trying to find her, which the couple actually got married as children by their parents when they were younger. They've never met, but they've known that they've always been married. So it has a really interesting premise and setup, a really great time. And then the second book is Because You're Mine, and in this one, the hero is the owner and actor of the theater, and the heroine ends up coming to him, and she's trying to get out of an engagement that her parents are trying to force upon her. So she asks the hero to be her lover, and it takes off from there. So both of these are great. They're full of adventure and just a lot happening, and there's definitely some drama in here as well. It's very 90s Lisa Kleypas. Then I've also been obsessed with Claire Kent's post-apocalyptic romance series. So the series is Kindled, and then one of the books that takes place as like a standalone part of the series is Last Light. So these are all post-apocalyptic survival romance stories set in like the near future after a global catastrophe impacted Earth. So Claire Kent delivers on those kind of gruff, closed off, come off very cold heroes who actually fall for the heroines super hard. And then in Last Light is actually a road trip romance with the hero and heroine trying to travel and just kind of survive together. That forced proximity is just a great time. So those are some recent 5-star reads for me. So thank you so much to Samantha for reaching out to me again to be a part of this video. Thank you to anybody who comes and checks out my channel, and happy holidays.
That is Christy, lovely as can be. I hope you guys give her a follow. Next up is Courtney from Cortagonist. Oh my gosh, first of all, Courtney, congratulations on being a mom of 2. Your babies are adorable. Me primarily reads cozy mysteries, and she is the reason I fell in love with the cozy mystery genre. To be honest, when I first started BookTube, I didn't even know that was a genre, and she was one of those channels that I found that made me just like dive into cozy mysteries, which I'm so thankful for. Courtney does have a cozy mystery book club that she hosts, so make sure to follow that if you are a fan of cozy mysteries. Even if you're new to the genre, she is such a great channel to check out. Literally all things cozy. She has the cutest family, the cutest cat. I adore her. But let's go ahead and let Courtney introduce herself.
Hey everyone, so my name is Courtney and my channel is Cortagonist. I talk about all different kinds of books, but I focus a lot on cozy mysteries, and I love reading science fiction and fantasy, basically anything and everything. But my current favorite read, and also probably my favorite book series of all time, my current read is Muffin But the Truth. I got an e-arc and I am obsessed. It is the Bake Shop Mystery series. So the first one in the series is Meet Your Baker. The titles of cozies, specifically this series by Ellie Alexander, is flippin' brilliant. So this is the first one in the series. I highly recommend you go and check it out. And if you like cozy mysteries and just a fun, chill, awesome community, then come over and subscribe. But that's the end of this chapter of Cortagonist. I hope that you are enjoying Samantha's Vlogmas. Thank you so much, Samantha, for reaching out and wanting to talk about my channel. You're the best.
I just love Courtney. Next up is Crystal from Crystal Bookish Live. Oh my gosh, Crystal, where do I even begin? Crystal has such a love for romance books, and you can see that in her videos. The way she talks about romance with such passion and intellect is amazing. I love watching her reading vlogs because I love the way she explains books. There is literally no book that she could not convince me to read because she just talks about it with such grace and passion and love. She's also an incredible artist. She does these beautiful mold clay pieces that are just stunning. Advocates for women being strong and independent. She's always posting like her workout videos and body positivity. I adore her. So let's go ahead and have Crystal talk to you guys.
Hey everyone, my name is Crystal. My channel is Crystal's Bookish Life, and I have been friends with Samantha for a while. She actually is one of the reasons why I even started a booktube channel in the first place. Because I don't know if any of you remember, but in 2020, it was the great year of finding this like box of historical romances on eBay that were all like mystery. And I watched one of her videos and I was like, oh my gosh, I need one of those mystery historical romance boxes. And yeah, that actually is why I started a booktube channel, is because I saw she did that and I was like, I want to do that. This would be a great video to film. So anyway, I love romance books. I love historical romance best. I also love fantasy romance, dark romance, contemporary romance, pretty much any romance. I also do occasionally love a good thriller, mystery, and adult fantasy book too. I actually love Again the Magic, which is a book that Samantha and I share. Specifically, I read that because of her. So I'm currently reading Anastasia by Sophie Lark, and Samantha and I both share a love for her as well. And yeah, I just love Samantha so much, and I'm grateful she asked me to contribute to this video. And thank you so much for meeting my friend Samantha. I adore you.
That's Crystal. Isn't she gorgeous inside and out? Truly, I love her, and I know you will love her too. Next up, I would like to introduce you to Desiree. Here on YouTube, she's Desiree Alicia. On Instagram, she's Desiree Alicia for like her cozy content, computer content. She's also Genki Reader for her like bookish content. Now, Desiree is my bestie, okay? Me and her, besties for the resties, okay? Like, I love her so much. I've had her on my channel a couple of times for live shows. She has just this calm energy and presence. She does read romance books. She loves Nora Roberts. She loves male romances, which you'll see on her Instagram, but mainly she's a cozy content creator. Good vibes always. She has this aesthetic Instagram, beautiful editing on her YouTube and her TikTok. So let me go ahead and have my best friend Desiree introduce herself. But remember, she's a silent content creator, so it's going to be cozy vibes in this video. Watch her videos, I just want to sit down with like a warm cup of coffee and chill. So relaxing, just always makes me smile. Next up is Spencer from Intentionally Bookish, another cozy mystery content creator. Spencer and I actually host a book club together called the Teacups and Murder Book Club, which is a seasonal cozy mystery book club. If you want to get into cozy mysteries, Spencer's channel is amazing. She has so many recommendation videos for baking cozies, witchy cozies, all the cozies, everything. But she also reads romance, and she also reads like mystery thrillers. I just like the sweetest person ever. So let me go ahead and have Spencer introduce herself.
Hi, my name is Spencer, and I have a YouTube channel and Instagram called Intentionally Bookish, where I talk about all things book related. And I wanted to quickly talk about my absolute favorite book of the year, which is Book Lovers by Emily Henry. Now, I have been a huge fan of hers ever since I read Beach Read, and I gotta be honest, I was a little bit nervous going into Book Lovers because I didn't know if it would live up to the hype. Let me just tell you, it absolutely did. The banter was perfection. I am a sucker for books that feature some kind of bookish theme, which is exactly what this one had. And I just could not stop thinking about the book after I finished it. I think I actually literally hugged it when I was finished. That's how much I loved it. So if you have not read this book, I highly recommend it because it's one of my absolute favorites.
So that's Spencer. Make sure to follow her and follow our Cozy Mystery Book Club. We do all of our updates on Instagram and we have our live shows on YouTube. Next up is Bree from In 11 Words. Oh my gosh, what a calm presence. Whenever I watch Bree's videos, I feel so happy. Her voice is so soothing. I love the way she talks about romance books. She hosts that book club with Avery where they focus on romances with characters with disabilities. She's such an amazing person and I love watching her videos. I adore her recommendations. Sweet romances, you will love her channel. She's also an incredibly talented friend because she has an Etsy shop where she makes these bookish stickers. She just sent me a wonderful package of some stickers that I have in the other room. I should have brought them for this video. And let's go ahead and have Bree talk to you guys.
Hello, my name is Bree and my channel is In 11 Words. I talk about books on my channel, obviously, romance books in particular. I do read some nonfiction and other genres and everything. I tend to mostly read contemporary romance, including like monster romance. I also love seeing disability and chronic illness representation in books because I have a chronic illness. I have multiple sclerosis. The book that I'm currently reading right now is Thank You for Listening by Julia Whelan. And this is a book about audiobook narrators, romance audiobook narrators, and it's perfect for me because I listen to mostly audiobooks. But anyway, thank you so much to Samantha for including me in your video. I adore you. You're amazing. Thank you so much.
Lacey from Lacey Book Lovers. I've had the privilege of meeting Lacey in person and she is amazing. Like, I love Lacey. But Lacey was actually one of the first YouTubers that I discovered when she did the historical romance readathon. She reads historical romances, mafia romances, contemporary romances, dark romances, everything. She literally reads everything. She's the cutest dog ever and she's another one of those people who has such a calm, like, presence to her. I just love watching her videos. So let's go ahead and let Lacey introduce herself.
Hi, my name is Lacey from Lacey Book Lovers, and my favorite book is Forever and Always Cruelty by Marina Zapata. This book is slow burn perfection. It is literally my favorite book. I reread it a million times. It has such a good story. I love Sal and Cruelty. They are one of the best couples ever. They are so funny and so romantic. I love this book.
Lacey, so lovely. I adore her. Go follow her. Next is Tori from It's a Novel Life. Also got to meet Tori in person and she is fabulous. A lot of these content creators are on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. I'll make sure to leave all of their social media platforms down below, but I love Tori's TikTok. Like, absolutely adore it. She loves angsty romances, MC romances, mafia romances, like any of those tropes or genres. Make sure to check out her channel because she has so many amazing recommendation videos. One of the sweetest, kindest people on this platform. Tori is just so positive. The way she uplifts other content creators and authors is truly something to behold. I adore her and her personality and everything she stands for. So I'm gonna stop laughing. Let Tori introduce herself.
Everyone, my name is Tori. My channel is Novel Life, and I just want to say thank you to Samantha for including me in this video. My favorite read that I love to always go back to and actually reread is the Anti-Heroes in Love duet. It's a duet of two books. The first book is When Heroes Fall, and the second book is When Villains Rise, and it's a mafia romance between a mafia boss and his lawyer, and it is epic and amazing. And I love Dante and Elena, but this is one of my go-to ones that I always love to reread. I did reread it this year. But one of my favorites that's going to be on my top books of 2023 is Even If It Hurts by Sam Mariano. This is a super dark romance. Dare is just absolute perfection, and I love him, and I love how literally crazy he is. So yeah, thank you guys, and thank you, Sam.
She's amazing. I told you. Go follow her. Next up is McKay from Oh Hey It's McKay. I also got to meet McKay in person. I met a lot of these people at this amazing booktube retreat that we did in Atlanta, and I also saw some of them at a book signing at a Polycon. Let me tell you, every single one of them are just as amazing as they are on camera, if not better. Okay, like I know sometimes like people will put like on a persona when they're filming. No, not these ladies. They are fabulous on camera, off camera, just wonderful people. McKay is hilarious. literally hilarious. When I first met her, we were just laughing over dark romances and romances with bonkers plots. Personally, I love her channel because she likes wild, crazy books just like me. Dark romances, poly romances, why choose romances, like all that good stuff she loves, which I love. She's amazing. Highly recommend her channel. Let's go ahead and let her talk about herself.
Samantha's channel. My name's McKay. My channel is Oh Hey It's McKay, and my favorite book, that's a really hard question, but one of my all-time favorites is Sweet Dandelion by Macaulay Smelter. It's an age gap, guidance counselor student, very forbidden, taboo romance, and I just love it. Very focused on a mental health journey, very slow burn. Love everything about it. And one of my favorite recent reads, actually it should literally be from Amazon from here within like the next few hours. I ordered it as soon as I read it just a couple of days ago, and that is Where the Mountains Meet the Sea by A.R. Breck. So angsty, childhood friends to lovers. It destroyed me. It emotionally devastated me. My shirt was like soaked with my tears after reading this. It's not a traditional romance, but it was incredible and I loved it, and that's probably my most favorite recent read. So anyways, that's it.
McKay is amazing and I adore her. Next up is Jessica from Peace Love Books. Jessica is so special. I feel like, I don't even know if she realizes how she has brought the community together. She is constantly supporting other content creators, posting their videos, inviting them on live shows, doing readathons with them, doing book clubs with them. She's amazing. Like, she's truly such a special human being. She also reads a lot. She reads dark romances, mafia romances, contemporary romances, historical romances. She reads a lot of audiobooks. You can tell she just has a genuine love of reading. She's one of the channels, like I mentioned before, that I found when I first created my channel. Really, she's the reason I created my channel. Her, Lacey, and Lisa created the historical romance readathon where they read historical romances for a whole week, and I joined them. So in love with historical romances. It was one of the first times that I had read it, and I enjoyed the readathon, and I created a channel, and now I have a book club with Jessica as well called the Historical Hellions. We read historical romances published before the year 2000. We have been doing it for 2 whole years. We're about to enter our 3rd year, which is crazy. I think the most special thing about Jessica is the way she uplifts people. She really does such a brilliant job at that, and I love her. I truly do. Next up is Rachel from Rachel Reads and Sings. Oh, my beautiful, talented friend. I love her. She's another one of those people who reads a shit ton. She reads contemporary, YA romances, thriller romances, novellas. Like, she reads a little bit of everything. Also insanely talented, as her YouTube name suggests. She's a beautiful singer. Has a book club with Lisa from Remarkably Lisa as well, whom I love. I love Lisa. Be sure to check out their historical romance book club. They've already picked some amazing books and did some amazing live shows. Rachel and I also have a very similar reading taste. We both love novellas. You guys know I always talk about novellas here on my channel, and she does as well. So if you're looking for even more novella recommendations, check her out. But let's go ahead and let Rachel talk to you guys.
Hello everyone, my name is Rachel from the channel Rachel Reads and Sings. I am so excited to be a part of Samantha's video. So just to tell you a little bit about me, the reason why my channel is Reads and Sings is because that's truly most of what I do. I am an opera and musical theater singer and voice teacher by day and crazy reader by night, basically. I typically read mostly adult romance of all subgenres, but I also am very passionate about YA literature, whether that be science fiction, fantasy, contemporary, anything like that. I also really enjoy adult thrillers from time to time, and even if the mood strikes, I will even read a horror novel. And recently I've also gotten into reading manga and graphic novels. So to round out this clip, I thought that I would talk about my pretty much top 3 favorite books of all time. Obviously, this is a very hard thing to narrow down because I love so many books, but I think that these 3 books are a pretty accurate representation of my reading taste, and these are just fantastic books. So first, I have to bring up The House in the Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune. This is technically an adult fantasy novel, but I think that readers of pretty much any age could read this and enjoy it. It is so wholesome, has a found family aspect to it. There is an romance in this, though it is not a romance novel, and there are adorable magical children living in this house on the Cerulean Sea, and it is just everything. And then for the 2 romance novels, my favorite historical romance of all time, and I don't think this is ever going to change, is The Duchess Deal by my queen, Tessa Dare. Tessa Dare is pretty much my favorite historical romance author of all time, and this is just an amazing marriage of convenience book. It has vibes of Beauty and the Beast. It's incredibly hilarious. I can't tell you how many times I laughed out loud reading this book, and I've read it a couple times at this point. And then last but not least, I have to say The Wall of Winnipeg and Me by Mariana Zapata. This is a chunky book, but it is truly a next level romance, and I could have easily read like 100 more pages about this couple. Just a fantastic sports romance. So thank you so much, Samantha, for featuring me in this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
She's amazing, and it was just recently her birthday, so happy birthday, Rachel. I love you so much. Next up is Riley from Riley Marie. I love Riley's videos. Her videos are so unique. I love the way she plans out her TBR. I love her reading vlogs. She is hilarious. She also reads a ton of different types of books, thrillers, contemporaries, romances. She also likes sapphic romances like I do, but she really does love horror books, which I don't usually read, but she makes me want to. I love hearing her talk about books, so here's Riley to introduce herself.
Hi, my name is Riley and my channel is Riley Marie, and my favorite romance book is Still Beating by Jennifer Hartman. This book has my whole entire heart and soul, and I just love it so much. But another book, a recent read that I really loved, and I have not stopped thinking about it since I finished it, was Flawless by Elsie Silver. I was very surprised at how much I loved it because it's a cowboy romance, which is not my thing. But it was so amazing. Like 5 stars. Can't stop thinking about it, and I highly recommend both of these books.
Riley, she is fabulous. Again, I'm sure you follow her because she's amazing, but if you don't, follow her. Next up is Sam from Sam Reads a Little. We share a name and our love of romance books. Love Sam's videos. She recently did like a bunch of videos where she talked about like hyped and overhyped books, which I thought was really fun to watch. That she loves sports romances. She loves surprise pregnancy romances, which is a trope that I don't see often on BookTube, but it's actually a trope that I've grown to love. So if you really like that trope, I'm sure you will love her videos. She is so sweet and so kind. I just love her channel to pieces. So here's Sam to talk to you guys.
Hello, my name is Sam and my channel is Sam Reads a Little. I obviously read a lot of romance, and thank you, Samantha, so much for asking me to be a part of this video. I can't wait to see what you're doing with all these clips. I'm gonna go with my favorite book of the year, and that is Heartless by Elsie Silver. You guys, I will be shocked if this doesn't show up in a lot of other people's clips that they're sending to you, Samantha, because this book is perfection. It is small town, single father. He falls in love with the nanny who is an absolute spitfire, and this book is just perfection. Cade Eaton is perfection. So do yourselves a favor and read this book if you haven't already.
Sam, she is gorgeous and wonderful, and her channel is just as amazing as she is. Next up is Cheyenne from That Tall Book Girl. Cheyenne is also hilarious, and she loves the bonkers romances. Free to go there. The recommendations that she gives are so unique. I know she loves reading books on KU, darker romances. I also love sports romances. Her hockey romance book recommendation video is one of my absolute favorites. She is so sweet and so amazing. Love watching her videos so freaking much. So here is Cheyenne to talk to y'all.
Hi everyone, my name is Cheyenne. My channel is That Tall Book Girl. I'm really thankful that Samantha has asked me to be a part of this video. She asked me to share not 4 of my favorite books. I have 4 favorite books to share with you because I just can never narrow down my favorites. One of them is Heartless by Elsie Silver, Daddy Cade. The next one is Hush Hush by Lucia Franco, Daddy James. And then we have No Tomorrow by Carrie Cole. This is one of the most emotional and gut-wrenching books, one of my all-time favorites. And then finally, we have Royce, Who is Sicko by Alma Jones, another one of my favorites. I love all of these books. I'm really thankful to be a part of this video and that Samantha asked me to have fun and do it with her. I just want to wish all of you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday.
Isn't she wonderful? All of these ladies are so wonderful. Like, I just feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over again. They're all wonderful. They're all beautiful. Follow all of their channels. Next up is Tiffany from Tiff Talks Pages. Oh my god, I love Tiffany. I love Tiffany is so freaking much. She's another person that I was able to meet in person, and when I tell you, her energy is electric. Her laughter is so amazing. Her smile just lights up an entire room. She loves unhinged books, Jessica Kane novellas, Casey Mint novellas. Like, she loves novellas, just like me and Rachel. We all love novellas, to be honest. She loves books that are bonkers and crazy and a wild good time. You can tell she just loves a romance when she talks about them. She's so freaking sweet. So here's Tiffany to introduce herself.
Hi, my name is Tiffany. I go by Tiff Talks Pages here on Booktube and Neverland Pixie on Instagram. My reading tastes. I like dark and twisty. I like heady power dynamics and emotional development. I think it makes the steam sing. As far as specific books, I have to talk about Sea of Ruin by Pam Godwin. It's one of my favorite dark historicals. I think Pam is the queen of darkness. She can write trauma and make it count. It's never gratuitous. If we're talking about historical romance authors, I love Kerrigan Byrne. Talk about depth and weight. She's gonna cut you with that prologue, okay? And I love Lorraine Heath as well. She's the queen of a roller coaster of a plot and an uppercut of swoon to me. Some new to me authors this year. I mean, I have it in front of me. Funny Feelings by Tara DeWitt. This is a 5-star read, okay? I'm obsessed. Heartless by Elsie Silver. She's somewhere in the stack. I'll mention Sophie Lark, okay? Ivan and Sloane are the pinnacle. And so, that's a little bit about me. I'm also a hoe for a theme. I love holiday romance novellas. That is where me and Samantha are aligned. She has given me incredible recommendations. She introduced me to Catherine Moon, so thank you for asking me to do a clip. I'm gonna close out because I can continue talking. Nice to meet you all.
Next up is Victoria from Victoria Romance Reads. So incredibly sweet. I love Victoria. Also reads a lot of audiobooks, so if you're looking for good narrators and good audiobooks, I highly recommend her channel. She has some amazing recommendations. She's so incredibly sweet. I highly recommend following her. So here is Victoria to talk to you guys for a little bit.
Hi y'all, my name is Victoria and I'm from the channel Victoria's Romance Reads, and Samantha asked me to come on here and tell you a favorite book and a recent read. So for the favorite book, I have to go with one that I have been literally nonstop talking about and recommending since I read it a couple of months ago, and that is Juniper Hill by Devney Perry. It is a small town single parent romance with a grumpy hero, and I am utterly obsessed with it. I literally recommend it in every single video. And then as for a recent read, my most recent read is actually Hefty by Jessica Kane, and it is only my second Jessica Kane that I have ever read, but I was so surprised by how sweet it is. I hear all of this like stuff about how Jessica Kane is so wild and chaotic and like out there with her novellas, but this is a really sweet best friends brother story where they have both been pining for each other for like a really long time, and the guy doesn't think that he's good enough for the heroine, and the heroine doesn't think she's good enough for the guy, and the hero is plus sized, and I just really loved it, and I was so surprised. So those are the two books that I have to talk to you about, so bye.
Wonderful. I just love her so much. I want to talk about an Instagram page. I just love her Instagram page. It's Zay. She is so sweet. Her Instagram is so aesthetically pleasing, and this video is also me telling her she needs to start a YouTube because I love her. I recommend her Instagram page if you're looking to follow a fun bookstagram. So here is Zay to talk to you guys.
Hello, my name is Zay, and you can find me on Instagram at Wittyreads. So one of my favorite books that I read this year is Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. This is not only a favorite book of the year, but a new favorite of all time. It's second chance romance. It's a Black romance. It has mental health representation. It's a very emotional story. I would absolutely encourage you to check out the trigger warnings before you read this one. But Kennedy Ryan is one of my favorite authors, and she truly outdid herself with this beautiful romance, and I cannot recommend it enough. But thank you so much for Samantha for asking me to be a part of this.
She is so lovely. Make sure to follow her Instagram. Just a few of the booktubers that I love. I could definitely do a part 2 to this video. I'm sure I'm forgetting some people, and if I did, I'm so sorry. I still love you from the bottom of my heart. But I feel like I've been talking for a really long time. So those are just a few content creators to follow. Be sure to check them all out. Leave your favorite content creator down below, or if you have a YouTube and you make bookish related content, promote your channel down below. Like, take the time to promote your channel down below so I can follow you. Even if you have like an Instagram, book talk, YouTube, any platform that you talk about books, leave it down below and I'll follow you. So thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend time with me. It means the world to me. I hope you guys are all staying happy and healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!